I would welcome you all to this class of English language. I wish you all a happy good morning. Today, let us learn phrasal verb on page 1616. Phrasal verb on page 16. First, let us see what is a phrasal verb. Phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and a preposition, or a verb and adverbial particle. Adverbial particle, like an adverb. So it is called a phrasal verb. Now, what is its advantage? It takes a new meaning when a verb and a preposition is added. It takes a new meaning, and then it makes the language very flexible. We can explain it, the meaning in different ways, and it makes a beautiful sense too. So, phrasal verbs are always good to be learned. So, let us begin with the word act. So, act for, it means to officiate. Act on, it has two meanings. Number one, to act according to the instruction, and then to produce effect. Act out, very simple, to perform how something has happened. Very often children act out what happens in the school. Act out a play. Second one, back. Back out of. Back out of means to withdraw, to go back. Back up means to support. Children, your parents always back up their children, or teachers always back up the students. Back down means to withdraw from a position, or even to abandon or to leave a claim. Back off means to retreat. That means to go back. The army retreat from the border, or something of that sort. Third one, bear. Bear away means to win the prize. Bear down means to overpower or to overcome. Very often, bear down with grief or sorrow. Bear out means to confirm, to make clear. Bear up means to remain very cheerful even during a difficult time. Bear with means to be patient. Bear upon means be relevant to, meaningful to, or even related to. Fourth one, break. Break down. Break down has two meanings. Number one, to stop work because of a mechanical fault, or even to lose composure or health, like to break down in the middle of a speech, maybe overcome with emotion. Break in or into. Break in or into, it means to enter illegally into the residence or house or a shop. Again, break off means to stop a habit, trying to break off with drinking or any other bad habits. Break off or develop, it means to stop or to discontinue. Break out, it has two meanings. Number one, to escape, like a robber broke out of the police custody or the jail. Second meaning, to arise or to spread or to begin all of a sudden, like the World War, Indian War of Independence, like. Break up means to end. The next is bring. Bring about means to cause, C-A-U-S-E. Bring forth means give rise to. Bring in means to earn, to get. Bring off, O-double-F, means to achieve successfully. Bring on means to produce or to cause. Bring out, it has three different meanings. Number one, to produce. Second, to reveal. And third, to publish. Then bring round, very good meaning, to succeed in changing one's opinion. Bring up means to rear, like parents bring up or rear their children with great love. Looking at, let us do assignment 1. Number 1, our shop brings in a large sum of money. Bring in, meaning is clear, earn. Second, a good tree brings forth good fruit. Bring forth means give rise to. 3, his small income brought down his standard of living. Bring down, brought down, that means to reduce, stop. 4, Another was brought up by her aunt. Brought up means reared. 5, impure water brings on diseases. Brings on means causes, C-A-U-S-E-S. 6, the press has brought out a new edition of the book. Brought out means published. 7, they brought us round to their view. Brought round means succeed in changing one's view. So they brought us round to their view. Number 8, the government has brought about many changes in taxation. Here brought about means put into practice. So the government very often brings about many changes in taxation or other field. Now let us go back to page 14, proposal writing. So in the earlier class we saw question number 2 has 2 parts. A part, write directive writing, and the B part is proposal writing. So let us look into proposal writing. A proposal means a plan, a suggestion, very often a formal one or a written one, put forward to the authority for consideration. So very often we make a proposal, that is a plan, a suggestion, put forward to the authority for consideration or sanction. We have business proposal, we have grant proposal, we have research proposal, and we have project-based proposal. Now, let us go ahead. In the ISC examination, students are to write a proposal very often for implementing a project or to organize an event, and for this they seek the approval from a person in authority, very often the principal or the manager. Now, what are its different parts? Parts are there, a heading, objectives are there, and then a list of measures, what all things we like to do, so that the project is completed. Right. Now, An example is given there. Specimen for proposal. Question is there. As a member of the student council of your school, you have been given the responsibility of setting up a skill development center. Underline a skill development center to help underprivileged children to learn some vocational skills. So, write a proposal in not more than 150 words. The steps you would take to set up this particular center. Look at the answer. First we write proposal for setting up. Then from the question you write a skill development center. So first we write the heading, and then again we just explain this heading or introduction, to set up a skill development center to help underprivileged children. For what purpose? So that they may learn some vocational skills to earn their living. So 2 sentences, 2 marks. Then we have different objectives or aims. So for what purpose? Again look at training the underprivileged children in vocational skills like carpentry, computer, repairing mobile phones or repairing automobiles, tailoring, so or electrician work. So they have a job experience so that they are able to do the job after their training and they are able to earn their living. So minimum 2 points, so we get 2 marks. Then the next point, list of measures. That means what all actions we can do. Minimum 3-4 actions. Here look at provide halls in the school to set up the training center, appointing teachers to train the students, arrange tools, equipments meant for the training, then surely fund money to be raised. So money may be raised by an NGO. NGO means non-governmental organization or any charitable organization or anyone willingly provide or supply money. So 3-4 points, again 4 marks. Then we write a concluding line as we write in the letter. We hope that the proposal will be accepted so that the skill development center is established at the earliest. So look at the mark again. The heading or the introduction, 2 sentences, 2 marks. Objectives, again minimum 2 points, 2 marks. And then list of measures, 4 points, 4 marks. And then we should have a concluding line. So 2, 2, 4, 8 marks. And then 2 marks for the language of yours. Now, the same thing, we have it in the next page. So just take page number 21, question 2b. Page number 21, question 2b. Again look at the question. President of the Literature Club of your school, you are given the responsibility of having a literature fest in your school. So again write the heading, proposal for organizing a literature fest. It is already there. Then we have to explain this heading. So organize a literary fest. For what purpose? To foster or to increase love of literature and writing among the students. Then it is a platform to the budding or coming writers to showcase their talent. Objectives. What are the objectives or aims? The literary fest would enable the students to exchange views on literature books, and they can also exchange their ideas with renowned writers, authors, poets, theatre artists like a drama. It will help them to have a critical idea. They can improve their style of writing. So different objectives. Then measures. One measure could be send invitation to famous, renowned authors, poets, drama artists. Another, make arrangements for book reading sessions in the school. We can arrange exhibition of books. We can also organize various contests like storytelling, poetry recitation, declamation, creative writing, drama staging. Then we can also raise fund by asking some voluntary people to help us out, so that money also is raised, or even students can contribute. Some money can be contributed by the teachers, by the school, by the parents too. Then a concluding line. We hope that the proposal will be accepted at the earliest, so that we can plan ahead for organizing this literary fest in our school. So once again, the different points. The proposal for organizing a literary fest, a heading. Then we explain the heading in 2 sentences maybe. Then objectives also 2 points. Then list of measures, any 4 or 5 points. And then we have a concluding line. So please go through this. You may have doubts and queries. Do not worry. You can contact me in my personal WhatsApp number whenever you are free. Then question number 3 we will just deal with in the next class. Till then, thank you. Keep yourself safe.